Undo Cyborg System 16 through 25. Armor update is good. The stories are able to create ideas that improve and heal the creation and the reality. Ideas described by words, especially in the setting of a story, create the armor and the rings that are necessary to protect the characters and the spirits and the ideas of that story. And that's the feeling you get when you hear a good story, when it's told correctly. The armor, the scaffolding, the castle, the ramparts, the armor, the levels are in place properly, and the elements of a good story have to be there to protect that spirit and the nature of the idea and the character that the story represents. So between you and I and all the other people hearing this now, let's create a new sort of spirit idea using the power of our imagination, using the power of reality and creation. Because as we all know, even when you think of something, even though it's just an idea or just a story, it's still, there is this creation of a real idea, even though it exists only in a light level. It is real. So it can affect reality and creation if it's appropriate and if it causes growth. Because basically an idea is not self-destructive, because ideas that are self-destructive immediately destroy themselves. It's sort of like this, sort of sped up in a, in a vacuum in the way of thought. So let's begin and create let's create a new idea right now. In the perfect arena of story and the style of thought creation, the true blessing on the eyes, the true protection over the spirit, and the vision and the true nature, the ideas that are important to survival, important to recovery, important to guidance and wisdom and parenting, true love and family values. Those blessings are now applied. And imagine a world where there are many different options and buttons that you can press. But every time you press one of those buttons, things get better, and everything becomes enriched and made more dynamically and sustainably complicated in the degree of self-improvement and improving all that is around the self. So in an arena where all these buttons and options are around you, and all these things that you can do are there, and everything that you do is just making it better. And then there's a request for a cure. And imagine that cure is a complicated request. And so these idea button pushing characters are getting to work on it, and they're working away on it, they're spindling, they're working, they're crafting, and they're manufacturing the response that will create the cure. And so now with your imagination and with your power of self, I just want you to launch like a flock of birds, like as many as the drops of rain that have fallen and that shall fall, growing stronger and more intelligent and more beautiful and more healthy and more able to sustain the self and self-sustaining in the healthy and appropriate ways to uphold all reality and creation. Imagine that cure is being applied. And between you and me and all the other people, it is this phenomenal concept or organism, an idea like the leaves on the trees, a brain, and with roads and avenues and channels and lines that help it to circulate and function. Appropriately, protection, armor up, high best, it is good. It is so. And now the creation is made better. And now the creation and the reality is made better by our communication and by the relationship of the many beings all around. It is good. Cleaning, washing the arena, the clarity of the space, growing stronger clarity and purity for the creation and the idea. A clean place to live, a safe place to grow, the best of the best, the stone, a program, the shell, the geometry, the shape of the shell, the laser and the function of it, advanced and fully equipped, armed perfectly. It grows the correct shape and an arena that it can grow to bring the perfect fruition of this angel. This is a light angel, a circle angel, 10-fingered, Colin Dew Cyborg System 16 through 25. The hen code standard, like a typewriter, a code like freeware that empowers the good and the meek and allows for the true voices and votes to be heard. So, this is an angel that will serve the world in a way, and the way is the correct way. So now I begin. The proper application of the circle is made. The circle is designed perfectly to protect the occupants, the inhabitants, and the true cause and effect, correct child, the result of the perfect shapes in agreement, the family style of the use of the free energies and the systems that were available for expansion. The parenting objects created the ability to grow and occur and evolve and create enlightenment by the discovery of the innocent and the true. The appropriate blessing applied. Common sense, self-control, family values. To heal and protect planetary systems, to guide and nurture the true spirit, the animals of the earth, the trees, and the spirit of the life of earth, the water, and the beings that live in the water. Sort of a public access for earth spirits, a community, a safe grounds, and a clean area for debate. And we charge the shell with the ability to clean and clarify, bring to fruition the correct result. Alright, and here are all the amenities, the fun things and the good things, the enduring things, the correct things, the charms and ways and avenues needed to guarantee the safety of Earth and guarantee the safety of the future of the heliosphere. All that the heliosphere can accomplish is commanded and demanded for free, and is ordered, it is created, it is approved of. The heliosphere of Earth has the perfect plan, the perfect armor, and a greater plan relating to the universe. And the words reflect the meaning of the marks, and the energy available is implemented in a landscape like a heaven, a place where the truth of the words and the blessing and the power of the creation reach fruition in safety and sanctuary. A true safe haven and a clarity, a spirit that brings benefit is good.
Here we have connections that our thoughts are making, and even as our thoughts continue out from us, they continue to grow and compute in ways that we hoped they would. Continue to help our understanding even after we finish thinking about them. They just kind of keep going on and on. And also energy being another power that sun, universe, having so much power to give away to help us in our actions.
It's using traditional brush with traditional style of the eternal, of the perfect, of the correct maneuver, blessing the walls of the sanctuary, the walls that define the self and the character, the person, the humor, the personality, and the true value of the awareness that can occur because of this creation. The perfect protection and plan is implemented and installed, and it is granted for free. It is good. The marks to indicate the continued unfolding of what is to occur and what is the greater mystery of the creation, a common sense vacuum, an automatic perfection that allows for heroes to advance and make the ways the best ways that creation reality can allow and create, afford. Perfection, parenting. The mark that equals the greater healing and cleansing and protection for life and truth and the family of Earth. It's good.